Hey, how's it going? Yeah? Yeah, it's me. Hey guys, what's up? Hello everyone, it is 703 here, back with another live stream. And oh boy, has it been a while. It's been like 21 days, it's been like 3 weeks exactly. Tax season is around the corner, right here. We're doing some of that. You know, taxes and other stuff. Really been causing problems. Also having some problems with my computer in general. Hello. Holy shit, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, you thought the series was canceled or some shit, didn't you? I'm just... It's been a while. Why are there anime characters on my Twitch creator board? What did I just sign in for? What the heck happened? Oh, they updated some stuff. Got it. I'm so confused. I'm just like, what? Path to affiliate.
Probably.
But hey, did you see the new Pokemon Legends ZA trailer? I stayed up all night playing Pokemon with my friend. And then they were like, oh yeah, the Pokemon Direct comes out in 2 hours. And I was like, fuck it, we're staying up till that. And I was already drinking. I was drinking at like 4 or 5 a.m. playing Pokemon with a friend. They're like, hey, in a couple hours the thing's up. And I was like, fuck it, I'm up. I'm staying up. That shit was not worth staying up for. That shit was not good. But yeah, hey, I would have streamed earlier, but I passed out finally at 1 p.m. And I woke up at 6. And I wanted to clean a bit before I streamed, so I cleaned, and then I started the stream.
Really? Didn't expect you to stream today.
Neither did I. Neither did I, but I'm like, I got like a good 2-3 hours. You know? So did you see the trailers for Legends ZA?
No. I'll give it a book.
Okay, no, you're gonna find it funny. So the starters, okay? The starters, I was so caught off because I was looking at leaks and I didn't see the leaks for the Tepig as a starter, but the other two I saw as potential starters already, right? So I was so thrown off by the Tepig, I didn't notice the other two. So we have Chikorita. Everybody's favorite starter, you know?
Said nobody, for sure.
I'll pick it. And the only reason is because me, Lord, Tarragon, and our one friend Sebastian each pick one starter each, so that we can, you know, each like make other versions of the starters and just trade them to each other so that we get all three, right? And I'm always left with the one the other two don't want. Because usually I'm looking at the starters and I'm like, well, I'm getting all three, so I don't care, right? But I'm going to use my starter throughout the whole game. And I'm like, I'm okay with Chikorita. I know you two hate Chikorita, so I'll take it. It was the first Johto starter I ever picked. And that's because I had...
Close it, it's not ready.
Chikorita was like the first Johto starter I ever picked, but that's because I had access to all 3 copies of the game, so I was going to pick a starter for each one. So I was just going to like boot up the game, play a bit, choose the starter, and then switch to the next games, and then also do that and have one save file in each game with each starter, right? And I started with Crystal. And as a kid, I was like, oh, the legendary Suicune. I'll grab the grass type so it's good against the Suicune. You know?
Yeah.
Which makes sense, but at that point in the game, you're not going to be throwing a Meganium at a Suicune. except for the fact that it has so many powder moves that you don't know what to fucking do with it. So you might as well sleep powder the Suicune and try to catch it. But yeah. I like how the benefit I gave to Chikorita as a starter Gen 2 was, I mean, you can throw HMs on it. It's not like you're actually using it for battle. Put HMs on it. Which is never a good argument for a starter Pokemon. Okay, so we have Chikorita, we have Tepig, and we have Totodile. Do you see the problem with that setup of starters? We have Chikorita from Johto, we have Tepig from Unova, and we have Totodile from Johto. So, you know who the third Johto starter is, so I made the joke, due to recent controversies, we had to let Cyndaquil go, so Tepig is now taking its spot. Due to recent controversies, we know how you feel about...
allegations.
We had to let Typhlosion go, so instead we decided to bring Tepig up from the bench and throw him in here for you guys to enjoy. Hi, I don't know what that first thing means. Hi, using Citra. No, this is a real 3DS. Yes, totally. Even if I was using it, I can't actually say it without getting in trouble with Twitch. I'm using a regular 3DS for this. And we're having so much fun with a regular 3DS.
Yeah,
also, technically,
so smoothly,
I'm not using Citra because Citra's gone. But I still have it. And I fucked up making a ROM on there. So I switched to this. But I still can't use Citra. Unfortunately. Yeah, Pokemon took down Citra. Or, not Pokemon. Nintendo took down Citra. Because of, Yuzu, which was the Switch emulator. Because of the Switch emulator, they were like, hey. We're still making games for that. And you're making them free a day before we release those games to the public. We can't have that. So they were forced to take down... Because the reason they were released a day early for us, technically, is because it was released... Pokemon games and most video games are released a day early for, Australia. Because it's still an English copy of the game. But they're a day ahead of us, so they actually get it the night before we get it, right? So because that game is now already out there, they've already turned it into a ROM, thanks to Australians, mostly. But yeah. This is the only time we'll ever...
Australians.
This is
the British things. They're like the speech of the British world.
That is the history, yeah.
An island full of criminals. And they're not black.
Well, I'm legally not allowed to be part of this conversation anymore. You,
would not be called racist. The black person saying that is wild.
I didn't even hear what you said there. The website is still up though. Yeah. So the thing about Citra is they took down Citra because legally they were supposed to take down Citra and Yuzu. So they reskinned Citra and called it like Lemonade or something, which is citrus, another citrus fruit basically, and put it back up there and said it's not Citra. Legally, we don't have to take it down unless you sue us again.
So base.
Exactly. But like the main issue was that they did make a Switch one, so the Switch one's not up again. They're planning to make it again, but like it's not up yet.
You gotta love people telling these multi-billion dollar companies to go fuck themselves. It's great.
Yeah, I see the, I see the. Yeah, but it doesn't actually let you download it. Like it doesn't actually like when you download it's not actually Citra and it doesn't work. Hi, how are you doing? Hello. I'd be doing better if I could actually talk on my stream, but unfortunately, due to weird controversies being talked about, I'm not allowed to speak on anything we're saying on my stream. Which makes things very difficult for me. When did this happen? This happened like 2023. This happened like 2 years ago. And then the new one, I don't know how you download. I guess they. Are you sure? That's weird. Maybe the site is still up, but it's kind of like shadow banned on Google or something. Like it's harder to find.
Maybe.
I don't know. That's weird. Well, last year they had it fully down. Maybe they put it back up. Maybe they legit went. What? Nintendo won't notice.
Honestly, you can't keep a career criminal down.
Loaded MK7 on PC. Well, that's a weird thing to play on PC unless you have a controller.
MK7.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Actually,
I feel like a Mortal.
MK9
I,
guy.
I feel like a Mortal Kombat game with a with a keyboard gotta be pain.
Oh, it's dog. It is ass. I've tried. It is not fun.
Why did you try that?
I was playing with.
I
was
said
like,
Mario. Oh, Mario. Oh,
oh,
MK7 Mario Kart. So I don't know why I saw MK and just went, yeah, Mortal Kombat.
I tried it because I was watching. Okay, I was watching Twitch.
Why would
Well,
Mortal Kombat 7 be on the Switch?
No, Twitch.
No. They said they downloaded Mortal Kombat 7 or MK7, which was Mario Kart 7. But I just went, oh, MK, Mortal Kombat. And I was like, wait, why would I think that Mortal Kombat 7 would be on the 3DS? Why would I think that's a thing they do?
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Well, no, every time I see MK, I just think Mortal Kombat for it.
Yeah, no, yeah, of course.
Yeah, the superior MK.
Oh,
I was about to say something fucked. I was about to say something fucked without context. With context, it's also messed up. But like, I was about to.
I tried it on computer because I found a site that had all the Mortal Kombat games up until like 8 or 9. And I tried them on computer, and it was terrible. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't.
This was what I was about to say. And then I realized maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm somewhere where people who can tell them I said that would hear, you know? You see the message? You see what I almost just blurted? Yeah, you see what my mind goes to places that my mouth is like, no, Zach. You're gonna get yelled at by friends if you say this. Because I don't actually think of... I don't think about that. I don't think about that as a bad thing. That I don't talk to them anymore. I'm really digging that hole for myself deeper and deeper. But it's a good thing that I didn't say that thing to get that one person pissed off at me. So I can make as many jokes about it without saying it as possible and get away with a resist wing. That's horrible. I just want to play a normal game or Ultra Sun and Moon instead. Who are you playing with anyways? Hi. So here's how it is. All right. So this is one of my friends. Abaddon Oni. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his real name, so I just say Abaddon Oni. I know some people. No, I know, but like no one's gonna notice. Also, most of the times I say it is after like I already ended the stream and I just switched to calling you by your regular name. As we found out after the last stream, you don't pay attention to when I'm streaming and when I'm not. Because we were talking for like a good 2 hours after the stream. You were like, oh, did you end the stream yet? I'm like, that thing's been over for like 3 hours now. When the conversation started is when the stream ended, my guy. How protective. It's illegal to dox people on Twitch. That's not just being protective of him. That's protective of me. I should have just taken the compliment. Instead of going, nah, maybe make myself look like an asshole. Why do I always do that? There's like, oh, hey, Zach, you're not a bad person. I'm just like, are you sure?
You have your moments.
I feel... Every time someone tries to be like, hey, Zach, you're a pretty nice guy, I feel challenged to prove them wrong for some reason. Oh, yeah? Well, I have this button, and it'll blow up a hospital. And it's like, what the fuck?
It'll blow up an orphanage.
Zach, you don't have to do this. Oh, but you said I'm a nice person, right? No, I have the nuclear launch codes. And I'm gonna leak them online in Googleable format. Why would you do that?
I'm going to reveal your search history.
I just got a sudden desire to prove you wrong without actually considering what you said to prove wrong. It's like, oh yeah, well I feel challenged by the fact that you said something so matter-of-factly that you believed it that I had to feel like I had to, shatter your image of that.
I don't care if you're being a nice person.
It's not that I don't care if you're being a nice person, I just didn't pay attention to if you were. I genuinely didn't notice.
Don't care.
It's like my friends are like, oh, you're a really nice person, and I'm just like, really? Am I?
Moments of being,
A lot of people have said that I'm way too nice for my own good, so I guess maybe I'm trying to challenge that.
You're too nice to other people that you are friends with.
Well, yes. The problem about me is it's not difficult to make me care, and once I care, it's like, well, I don't want bad shit to happen to you. Especially if it feels like it's my fault, and then I have to put up with it if it's my fault. It's funny, because I have the mix of, I love bullying my friends, but, like, who doesn't, right? But, like, I also don't like them being like genuinely upset, so I'm just like, or like I'll feel bad if it's my fault, so I'm like, I genuinely don't care if what I said upset. I genuinely don't care if you're in a bad mood. I just don't want it to be my fault.
I don't care if
I'm joking. Yeah, no, Oh, goodbye. Good night. But yeah, no, I'm streaming, and then my friends can kind of just join the call whenever. So, you know, if they want, they could just like take over my entire stream and tell me,
So
hey,
fancy you in a handful of
it's
words.
hey, you think you rule this area, but like, no, this isn't your channel anymore. And I could easily stop that, but I choose not to because I'm stupid.
No, I just put them back in. I just put them back in. They're just not ready. They'll be ready in a couple minutes.
But yeah, there is something that I think
You
you.
are ready. If I tell you it's not ready, why would you keep asking why? You're not cooking. They're not ready. Just being hard headed when you do.
So yeah, my did that did that, the music just suddenly got super quiet. I like how I open up DMs and I just see a picture of Noe Tor in there because I remember talking about Bleach with you and oh yeah, I'm caught up on Bleach entirely now, anime wise, and we
Oh,
finished like three other anime after that.
ooh,
Yeah, I'm so upset. I was so excited to finish watching season 3 of Bleach, and then the thing I was excited for isn't until core 4, so it isn't out yet. And like it ends, core 3 ended in a very like with a very depressing thing happening, and I legitimately like my friend was like, I've never heard you so mad about anything. I'm just like, I spent this whole day at work happy about getting to watch a
oh,
certain scene that isn't in the anime yet, apparently. I was like, hey, today's going shit, but at least I get to watch this, and then it's like, no, no, you don't. Yeah. Hey, I'll be right back. Don't get me too mad.
take a fourth person. It almost says drag up with it. You usually dip of toothpaste. Yeah, make sure nothing cleans up when you pull it out. A little bit. That's why I put them back in. You can check it. It might be fine. Okay. Like a minute or two. Şeylerden balabamayı ma pişmamayı. Wait for the win. Sing it. Sing it. Sing it. Again, sing it. Now you. Sing it. Let me pick you. Oh, Hey, now sing it. Hey, now sing it. Hey, now sing it. Young boy, Martin. Young fresh back. Peace from within. All right.
Oh my god, it didn't unmute me. Hello. Hi. I've been back for like a few seconds now. How's it going,
You
guys?
ready?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. I was muted for a few seconds without realizing it. Like, I pressed the button, but I guess it didn't decide to
Ready.
unmute me. So, hello.
Oh,
Thank you, Goldie, for coming back. I'm sorry you couldn't sleep. Hello. Sorry I wasn't here when you came back. Are you still here when I came back? But yeah. Hey. Um. Watch. So. You guys know me. I'm part Italian. And you know, as Italians are, even if you're like very little Italian, your family's got some Italian tradition in there. So you know, you gotta be a little proud of being Italian, even if you're like basically like 1% Italian, right? Your family forces it upon you. So hey, um, with that, um, watching the Pokemon Legends ZA trailers, I've never seen a more Italian-looking motherfucker than those two MCs. I'm just like the male, the the male protagonist for the Legends ZA game is just simply named Tony, and you can't convince me otherwise. And I've seen him before. Like his name is Tony, and I know him from somewhere. I quite literally went. I could go ask my dad right now for a picture of him in high school, and he'll look exactly like this motherfucker, just in different clothes. Because my dad would not be wearing like a fedora or something, or whatever the hat he was wearing was. Actually, there might be a picture of my dad in a fedora. I don't know. He wanted to be in a band, like most teenagers. So yeah. Oh hey, Bulva, you're totally not in the Elite Four, and you're totally not in Team Flare. I love how before my channel I had never once beaten X and Y, and then since the last 3 years I've beaten X and Y almost 3 times now. This being my third. So yeah. I went from not playing these games to specifically playing these games. It's crazy. But that's also because I couldn't play these games before then. Like I didn't have access to them.
Wait, so in ZA you can choose the gender of your like rival?
I assume it's going to be the opposite of whatever you're playing as.
Hmm. Great. I can't say that. I can't say that. Oh, so
I saw the rival when they showed us the male one, and I'm like, I can't tell what that one is. I can't tell. Like I know it's I know it looks like a dude, but I genuinely can't tell anymore. You know, I can get away with saying those comments. I don't think anyone's gonna get mad at me for saying that.
oh, first thing I was about to say immediately. Oh,
DM it. DM it. I want to
I
laugh.
did.
Oh, you did? That's what that notification was. Another friend was messaging me. I was gonna make a similar joke and I stopped myself, and I almost made the joke, and then you interrupted me saying that you can't make the same joke. You stopped me from saying that.
Yo, inclusion, woo.
I mean, I don't mind. I feel like it's probably gonna be like most games where, like, they've almost
It changes nothing.
no. Well, in most
Except the
games,
fan
it's
art.
like, oh, this is a new route. I already have one of these though. I have Licky. Oh yeah, I started playing Pokemon Pocket, and within 2 card packs, I got Mewtwo EX, and apparently that's a card that a lot of people wanted, and I just got it in like the free box in my mailbox. So
Hmm. There's
eat
your
shit,
work for the month.
losers. Sorry. Well, yeah, here's the thing. I keep getting super rare cards I don't want, and I'm just like, I'm just looking for 2 copies of this common card, but I can't get it. Like, I'm just like, since I got Mewtwo, I'm trying to build the Gardevoir Mewtwo deck, which is apparently pretty good. I'm just like, I just want Ralts and Curlia so I can make the deck, and it's like, no, here's legendaries, only legendaries, and I'm just like, I can't run a deck with this. They're not even of the same type.
This isn't an optimal deck. What do you want from me?
I also found out that in the new Legends, or in the new TGC game, they have this thing called the Energy Zone, which you just get an energy token every turn instead of having to get the cards for it, right? And I'm like, damn, you can't sit there stalling while your opponent doesn't draw an energy card for 20 turns and you kick their ass because their deck just didn't give them good cards. Damn. That was like 50% of my strategy was their deck being worse than mine.
Uh, RNG, you gotta love it.
I literally ran a Pokemon, a light, I think it was Light Noon or something. I looked it up earlier. But it was, does 40 damage, right? You flip a coin. If it's heads, it does like 40 damage, right? You don't stop flipping that coin until you get tails. It does 40 damage for every time you get heads. So if you just never hit tails, right? You do a shit ton of damage. And I would bring that online against people back with Cheesy Online, right? And I got like 200 damage on it, and the opponent quit.
If I'll say this, I don't really care for watching people play Yu-Gi-Oh. But one thing I love to do is look up a YouTube video of someone running an RNG deck and just seeing how mad his opponent gets is great. I genuinely love it.
I like how my friend's big into VTubers, right? Which technically I am one because of the PNG, but I don't fully count it. But I got the mental illness to be one, so I guess it counts. Um, so he sent me a clip of VTubers playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And the fans getting really disappointed at the VTuber, and he's like, "What'd she do wrong?" And I looked at it and I went, oh. Oh, it took me a second. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, this. Like, I was like, no, it looked fine. And then I looked at the card she had in her hand and I went, oh, she could have just stopped her. Oh, she could have just stopped the opponent from kicking her ass 2 times now. But she didn't. She quite simply chose not to live. That's essentially what happened there.
Nah. Nah. Oh gosh.
No one's gonna get mad at me, of all people, for saying that I couldn't tell what gender the rival was at first, though.
I genuinely don't care.
No, I know you don't, but I know people online usually do. And I'm just like, if you saw me IRL, you probably would be like, he can say it. He can say whatever he wants about that. I have been called ma'am at least 5 times in the last week at work, and I've only been at work 1 day this last week. So, like, yeah.
You'll never be a woman. I mean, yeah.
I don't get political. I never get political. But I've heard, and I don't know how accurate it is, but I've heard Trump pushed an executive order or tried to sign a bill that made gender, like, your gender is decided at conception. You know, when everyone's a woman. So by technicality, if that bill went into effect or anything, or if it is technically a thing, if you're a United States citizen, you are a woman now. No matter what. And that was him trying to be transphobic. And stop trans rights. And he accidentally made one gender fully trans without their choice. Or, you know, multiple genders or whatever, but like anything that isn't a woman is now a woman. If you're trans femmes are popping the fuck off. Every other kind of trans is not. I feel like there's a limit to how many of these statements I can get away with, and I think I'm crossing that line now. With that last joke, you know? I'm sorry. I wanna say, guys, these are jokes, calm down, but I know the internet doesn't understand what that means. So, this ain't gonna go well for old Zach. The internet not gonna like this one. It just holds up a picture of me. The internet's not gonna like this one.
Yeah, I sent you a video. Watch it. This is the first time I when you said that.
I probably can't watch it while I'm streaming, but I will check it out later.
You got a phone?
I think I've seen that.
That was a first. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I won't. Oh, first thing probably when you started talking about that.
Yeah. People who know me and people who don't know me obviously can tell. I don't care what you are. I'm not gonna discriminate based on that. as long as you aren't acting like a dick in the current moment, I don't have a problem with you. You can act like an asshole 4 days ago, and I'll probably forget and be perfectly fine. Just as long as in this moment you are not doing shit to piss me off, I will not have a problem with you. So like, I don't have any issues with any groups of people. I don't have the I don't have the attention span for it.
Don't use that statement.
If I did,
don't commit to that statement, please.
all right.
There are some groups everyone hates. You can't. You shouldn't commit to saying you don't hate any of them.
Yeah, I hate people who are assholes, and I'm one of them. I hate me. Anyway,
you should hate kitty diddlers.
I don't like those.
Yeah, so you shouldn't say you don't hate them. There are some lines you can't cross.
It goes.
You can't double back.
That goes without. All right, I don't hate any protected classes yet, unless that becomes a protected class. Then I would hate a protected class. But like, let's leave that on the. Like, yeah, I'm just. You always work your way into making me look like the worst kind of people.
I gotta cover your bases, dog.
You're digging up bases that weren't anywhere near the field, my guy. You brought my boy brought one from home. He's like, here, you forgot this. I brought one with me.
I'll say, there's like 3 races I don't like. 3 nationalities I don't like.
Bro. Also, this was the joke I was gonna make, and my mind realized, hey, no, don't say that. You know. I'm glad that got a chuckle out of you. Still haven't gotten my encounter for this route, besides the Licky Tongue, which I already have one. Oh yeah, I'm playing through. I already have a muck. I remember this because Abdon only nicknamed it, and I kept it in the PC and have never used it. Thanks, buddy. Oh yeah, so the thing about the new trailer is everyone was excited about it because Megas are coming back, right? They didn't show off a goddamn single new Mega in that trailer. The only new information we have in that trailer is AZ is still around, old as fuck with his floette. And I made the statement, and so my one friend was like, man, it's nice to see AZ finally aging. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait for him to have a heart attack and we take his floette.
Down with the old.
It's like, damn, that was a wild ass statement I said, but yeah. I don't know if we have a wall ran, so
time has passed. I'm shooting the new.
I don't know. You know me. I don't like My Hero, right?
It passed.
But I don't know why I do get a rush of joy when I make this joke, because I know other people are either laughing at it or really pissed off about me sending it, right? But like every time there's a situation like this, I don't even have the GIF on standby. I just search it up real quick, right? And it's they were like, man, you've got AZ launches one last Light of Ruin and hands his floette up to us, and I just said the All Might, you're next. Because I'm just like, I don't care about My Hero, but damn can this image be used in almost any situation, especially horrible ones.
I usually use the
You're next.
For that kind of reaction, I usually use the fucking American Psycho where he's pointing in the mirror while giving this chick a shot. When he's just pointing himself in the mirror.
Well, here's the
For
thing.
American Psycho.
My friends don't watch movies. They're weebs. I had to make him, one of my friends, watch a genuine movie. He's a psych major, and I made him watch Good Will Hunting. He'd never seen it before.
What? Okay.
Robin Williams movies are good, I'm sorry. It's a good movie.
I'm saying it's not. I'm just saying.
I forgot to nickname the
There's some movies that you
Pokemon.
think everyone has seen.
I made my one friend watch Rocky.
That's a classic, though. How are we not?
He's like never watched movies. He does not watch movies. Don't know why. He realized that like he barely watches movies, and then he was just like, I'm gonna make it a thing. I'm gonna make it a thing that I just don't watch movies. So now he was like stubborn with it. And it's like nobody cares. Nobody cares. Well, you already dislike this person anyways.
Okay. I don't know who it is, but okay. I'm gonna get my bases are still.
There you go.
I hate to have to hate a new person.
No, I'm always excited to hate a new person. That's the difference between you and me. I'm like, oh shit, I get to hate somebody new today? Man, I've been waiting for this. Lord knows
my hate quota is slowly being filled up.
I don't hate enough people. So I'm always down to hate a new person. I'm always excited for it. It's like, oh shit!
Nowadays, so I'm constantly wow. You are actually mentally retarded, pal.
Me?
No, not you.
Oh.
I'm more active on the internet, so that is my reaction to a good majority of people.
Okay, I zoned out. I zoned out for a second and came back at you saying that. I'm like, what did I zoned out. What did I do in the last few seconds? I just assumed I did something wrong.
I have to hear people's opinions for dumb shit. I thought,
Yeah?
you have to be mentally ill to have these opinions.
Most of... They're on the internet. They definitely are.
I get you being a diversity hire, but my God. There's a line somewhere.
That's a crazy ass statement. Oh my god, this carpet got an Omni boost. That's not good.
Medicine. You forget your cookies?
Something genuinely bad is happening and I'm still laughing at your joke, so there's a smile on my face while I'm like, oh, this isn't good. So I'm still laughing.
I've made myself free.
I should finish My Hero, No, I'm not finishing My Hero. I should finish Full Metal Alchemist. That was what I was thinking of. I should go back and rewatch one of Full Metal Alchemist I did watch and actually finish it. Because I know I would love that anime so much more if I actually, watched more of it. We've talked about Full Metal Alchemist multiple times with this.
Yeah.
How long is that series anyways? Definitely not as long as, like, Bleach and shit, right?
No, it's like,
It's like max 100 episodes, right? Not even, right?
Not even like, I think it's around
64.
a max
60,
of like
64.
50 to 60 something.
64
Okay, yeah.
episodes, 4 OVAs, and 1 film. For Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah.
It's
I knew it was around 50 to 60.
there's no filler in it though, right? Like
no,
skip,
not really.
like skippable
You'll
filler.
enjoy every episode.
Yeah.
You'll
No, I
understand
no, I
yourself.
did enjoy watching it. I just like, I think I explained it before. I was watching it on a Hulu, because my dad had Hulu, and he's just like, here, have this login. And I was like, okay, sure, whatever. And I never watched anything on there. And then I saw Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on there, and I'm like, I know this shit is good, and I haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna start watching it. And then they took it down, and then they put it back up, but because they took it down, your continue watching is still gone. So I was like, probably halfway through, maybe, I was probably like 40 episodes in out of 60. And I'm like, I'm not rewatching all that shit. I'm not rewatching. Like I gotta take a bit to forget, cause it's like there's no enjoyment out of rewatching something I already know fully, you know. It's like I gotta wait and forget, you know. And it's been since freshman year, so I've definitely forgotten. I can assure you, I've definitely forgotten.
Yeah.
Destiny Bond doesn't work, right? Fuck. Well, there's an upside to this and there's a downside to this. First off, I lost Zanisha. Right? Don't know how, can't find where he is. Lost Zanisha, right? There's two sides to this. Number one, I got another one in the PC because I got its pre-evo and caught it and didn't know that I didn't have it, you know, that I already had one, right? So I could just replace it with the same thing. But I lose a One Piece reference and gain a Hoyoverse game reference. And that's never a good thing. And I like Hoyoverse. Oh yeah, have you seen that the creators of Danganronpa made a actual like action RPG mobile game? Gotcha.
No.
And they made it a really bad gacha game to the point where they're refunding all their players the summon tokens now because they're like, ah shit, we made it too difficult to get a character because we didn't understand the industry rates here. Have your shit back, we're gonna fix it, go again. So everybody, like, they know on the 5th of the next month, everyone's gonna be refunded all the gems they spent, so everyone's now rushing to spend their gems on shit.
What?
Because they're just gonna get them back. And you keep whatever you get. So why wouldn't you? Here's Swine Up. Naughty Nature. Hey, that's attack boosting. Nice. That's good. I can use that. Yeah, that's good. Maybe. 42 is what everything gets. But no, I know I would genuinely love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood when I finish it. Yeah. The reason I never went back and finished it is because I got all the major shit spoiled. But I'm like, I'd still enjoy it. Like, even knowing the major shit happening, like, here's the thing with it, like, most anime, where it's like, if I already know what's happening, I have to be watching it with a friend so I can make jokes with him while watching it, so that I'm not, like, bored while watching the shit I already know, right? Because it gives me incentive to watch it more when I'm doing it with a friend than if I'm doing it alone. Especially, like, any anime longer than 12 episodes, because I love binge watching anime, like, all in one go. And if I don't, I end up never finishing the anime. Like, if I don't finish it in one go, I'm stopping there and I'm never going back. It's your anime's fault for being longer than that, you know? It's not how that works.
No.
Yeah, so I need to be watching anime with friends anyways. Oh yeah, me and my friend, he hadn't seen the Heaven's Feel movies, so I made him watch the Heaven's Feel movies. Alright, Abaddon Oni, you still here?
Yeah, my sister was being
No, I know.
shit.
I just have to pull you aside real quick and say, I know when I say this sentence, you're gonna try to twist it around to be the worst kind of thing for me, and I'm gonna need you to not do that for this one.
Okay. Continue.
So in
I will
Fate,
judge later.
I genuinely like Ilya's character. She's well written, right?
Okay.
Alright. The existence of Ilya and her height, you know, you would immediately make a statement. So I'm trying to have you not do that first. Alright. Ilya is a really good character in the Fate franchise. Except for her own show, which ruins her, and it pisses me off that that show exists. Right? Prismalia?
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate that they de-aged her for that one, because it makes no fucking sense. But, yeah, so watching the Heavensfield movies, it pisses me off, it makes me upset that that's the best route for Ilya, and it's still horrible for Ilya. Like, that's the best route for Ilya. She finds out about Kuritsugu actually trying to go visit her. You know, she actually gets to have a good relationship with Shiro, her brother, you know, shit like that. And then it still ends horribly for her because she is Ilya. It's like, fuck. Give her a win. You made that shitty anime with her. You keep giving her L and give her a win for once. You know?
She's a part of the immediate bloodline, dog. There is no good ending for them.
I know. Well, spoilers for the Heavensfield movies, but she basically gets to go see her mom in the afterlife at the end. They show her hugging her Irisfield at the end. You know what? You also know that I hate Shiro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ilya sacrifices herself to save Shiro in that one, which also pisses me off because I'm just like, if she chose not to, she would have lived. She wasn't even there. She just knew Shiro was gonna die in that fight, so she just pulled up from where she was and just revived him, killing herself to do so, right? It's just like, you didn't have to do this. And she went out with a line that I think just fully ends her character well. So it's like, I can't be upset. I can't be upset at this. I want Ilya to get a win, but like, they wrapped up her character perfectly. I want to be upset, but unfortunately Kanoko Nasu is a good writer. You know? Right? So, I guess I don't get Mammoth Swine because this thing's not learning the move I need it to. Why does it have Dark Ride's ability? So in the show, in the movies, are you gonna watch the movie? I don't think you will, right?
I won't.
Okay.
And both of might have them all in the background.
Yeah, in the movie, she basically, like, understands that Shiro isn't a bad person in a scene. Like, in the scene where Shiro takes the hit to save... Oh, this motherfucker doesn't get ancient power at all. This thing's not going to evolve without move alert. Oh, that's fucking horrible. Okay. Well, that sucks. This loss actually matters. Damn it! I don't get a get out of Pokedeath free card. What the fuck? All right. Anyway, thought I cheated the system here. Instead, the system cheated me. Ilya sees Shiro take the hit for Saber and goes, "Oh shit, he's a good person." I feel bad now. Right? Which, okay. First off, alright. Didn't do that in the other routes, don't know why. But yeah. So she still is like, maybe I should fight Shiro. And then she just keeps seeing more and more that Shiro is a good person and he fights to protect the ones he cares about, and she thinks that's an admirable trait after learning that about him, that that's who he is, and going, oh, I can't hate you for that. You know? So then she actually starts talking to him, and in this route, and in the Heavensfield route, Saber tells Shiro about her in the last war with Kiritsugu, right? And basically also tells her, hey, the Einsberg family is the one Emiya was part of, and he had a kid there. So, just basically saying, hey, Shiro, put 2 and 2 together. Ilya's your sister, right? What Shiro doesn't put 2 and 2 together about is how old Ilya would be. So he thinks he's Ilya's older brother. And there's a whole scenes with them not saying it to each other that they know, but like they basically give info to each other where they're like, oh yeah, I know we're related, and they're like, oh okay, right? Where Shiro doesn't straight up say that, oh, I know I'm your brother. He's like, well, you call me your brother, so that's what I'm gonna be, so I'm gonna protect you. And you can't get mad at me for protecting you. And she's like, fuck, okay. So Shiro keeps putting himself on the line to protect her, going, I'm your older brother. It's an older sibling's responsibility. So it ends with her sacrificing herself and going, hey, you remember what you said? You're right. Unfortunately, I'm your older sister. So it's my job to make sure you get home okay. See ya. It's like, fuck. That's a really good end for her character. It's a really good end for her character. I'm oversimplifying it to a stupid degree that makes the scene have zero emotion in it. But still. It was just a really nice scene for her. That's the only win she gets. The only win she gets is a death. And the death is the win. Put her out of her goddamn misery. Yeah. That route sure is something, though, Heavensfield. It's one of the most well-written, but it's one of the, like, darkest fucking routes with the most fucked up shit happening. And the fun part is as I've said before, basically, all the bad shit is, hey, if Zoken Mato and Kirei Kotamene weren't assholes, shit would be perfectly fine. Unfortunately, they were assholes. And that's good portion of fate, huh?
That's a good portion of life.
Of history, yeah.
If this person wasn't an asshole, life would be easier.
Yeah. Unfortunately, so-and-so was a dick, and now we all suffer from it. Yeah, that is just... It's also every legend. Like, so-and-so is a bit of an asshole. Oops.
Most Greek stories.
Well, it's either that or they, you know... Anyways, what the f...
No, I mean,
where's the
every
fucking...
demigod story is like, hey, this person slept around being an
Yes,
asshole.
yep. I was like, it's one of those. Oh, wait, I have to go up. Yeah, I gotta go on that bridge. I was like, how the fuck do I keep going? How do I go over there? And I keep walking past the way to go over there. I keep not doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing. Now, ride on Mammoth Swine to get through the snow. You know, the Mammoth Swine that I just lost in the last fight. Damn, that's crazy. Almost like this game is trying to rub in my my losses in my face. Like, haha, loser. Anyways. Zach, remember the cage lock? No, just spoilers for the cage lock. Sorry. It's not as funny spoiling my own series to those people to people I know didn't watch it. But yeah, we probably won't even get this at the gym. Over me, we're not getting to the gym. Oh, one of my friends texted me. Sometimes I forget that most of my friends are absolute degenerates, and they say things and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right, you are. Sorry. Just getting a text from a friend about like some waifu character, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What a fucking loser.
You do be kinda weird sometimes, huh?
I can't walk around with you in public, can I?
I can. I just have to make sure I talk over you when you say weird shit. I'm just... No, they know better. Well, at least most of them. One doesn't care. One's like, I got nothing to lose. I got no reputation. I'm like, yeah, but I do.
That's so... He like me for real.
Which one?
The second one, but I don't care. I am currently making a cautious effort in life to hold myself back from talking. So actually,
If I didn't, I'd get fired. I made a joke with my friend. I'm just like, man, they didn't know me. This would have been a more fucked up sounding joke. Oh, hey, look, Palkia. Well, if this won't one-shot my entire team. Probably will. Definitely will. Not getting out of this without losing somebody. Man, I'm fucked. Like, genuinely, what is this thing got? I mean, I could probably crush Claude a few times. Galahad might got this. I'm gonna send you a screenshot of what I said to one of my friends just now. Oh, this thing has earth power. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. I'm still gonna send you a screenshot of something I said to one of my friends. This fucking sucks. This just straight up sucks. This entire situation against this thing sucks. Yo, Dialga fans, what do you got against this shit? Anyways. Omniboost, please? No? I will tell. Oh, I didn't do
Well,
that
I'm
one.
waiting.
About to say. I'm fighting a fucking punk here right now, alright? I'm struggling in life and death. Here you go. It's still sending. There you go. That.
It's all just buzzing in the ears, you know?
Yeah.
All I hear is womp, 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 womp.
A lot of people won't get that reference anymore.
That doesn't make me... I don't know why people sad.
I heard the pain in your voice. I was just like, ah, man, I just ruined his whole fucking... That's like when my friend was like, yeah, I was in high school when this came out. It was like, that came out 10 years ago. And he's like, oh my god. Like, yeah, you're like 25 now. How old are you, Zach? Oh, I'm 21. Why are we friends? I've been asking the same thing.
I thought you were a predator for a while.
One of my friends was just like, wow, it's weird that you're talking to someone that's like 3 years older than you. And I was like, you're 4 years older than me. And they're just like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit. I keep calling one of them old. It's a joke. It's not funny. I really like insulting this one friend, but I don't care enough to put in effort. So, it's like, it's like, I like insulting you, but I'm just lazy enough to not want it, not care if it's a good one.
Your knees click when you walk.
They don't ask you for shit when you go in a bar. Hey, you gotta ID the bartender when you walk in the...
My bad.
Shit, you're too old to be in the bar. The fuck you doing here?
You get a senior citizen's discount.
IHOP hands you a different menu.
When you were there at the declaration, from the declaration, I was...
Jesus Christ.
You babysit Harriet Tubman.
The person I say this to is a more popular content creator than me too. So I'm like, this is definitely gonna come back and bite me in the ass at some point.
Who cares? It's funny.
Oh, I don't.
As long as it's funny, no one should care.
That's true. That is absolutely true, but that's not how things work. I wish it did. A lot of things I say would be, fuck. Not two people. I can barely hit one person. Annoying me. What?
I was trying to think of something.
Get to get the pond, and now there's two of them. Son of a bitch. You fucking kidding me? God damn it. Oh well, Embor's gone. Son of a
You
fucking.
still, you still expect black people to sit on the back of the bus.
Hey,
Social.
I can't say that one. Hey, nice. Like you. Embor might have lived if I didn't use an attack that will hit him. Hey, maybe
Story of
it's
your life.
my fault shit's going wrong in my life.
Story of your life, huh?
Well, I think that all the time, but I've come to the point where I've realized that's objectively wrong. The thing about me is I'll always try to find a way to blame myself for shit, but sometimes in my life shit just happens. It's like, fuck, I can't blame myself for this. I wish I could.
You can. You can say it's my fault. I was born. Mm.
Yeah, but
That's
like
what I do.
after a while, it's like, yeah, but like that's not a good enough reason. I should have had a better reason.
I shouldn't have gotten up today. Mm.
Every morning. Every morning. Man, I'm doing taxes right now. You think I want to get up? TurboTax told me I don't make enough of my return for it to cover and I need to pay out of pocket. Like, I'm just like, fuck. Damn it, what do I try not to pay you guys for? The fuck? What do I avoid paying you dumbasses for? Now I gotta go all the way back to the PC, drop off my Pokemon, get a new one. This series has been going on so long, you could pull out a name of a Pokemon I had on my team for like 3 games. I probably wouldn't remember who you're talking about. The other day, yesterday, because I've been playing the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet again, because remember my save file's gone and all this other stuff, right? Because they're doing the raids for 2 legendary Pokemons that you can't get outside of the raids, so I wanted to get them again, right? So yeah, I'm just playing through the game, you know, and I saw a cacturn. Sorry, I had to respond to some texts. I saw a cacturn while playing and I went, oh yeah, Harley! The thing that beat that fucking Regigigas and saved my entire run. I forgot about him. And then I went, oh yeah, he died. Fuck. Yeah, that's right, he did die at the beginning of X and Y, huh? It's like I got a little sad again thinking about it. I'm just like, this shit happened months ago. He's right here. I don't even remember you. Did this one even matter? That one's upsetting. I like me looking at my dead Pokemon. Did this one matter? Do you matter? Does it genuinely mean anything that you're still around?
God, that dog. That is my morning routine. My God.
Did not mean to, Man. I wasn't trying to get that reaction. It wasn't on purpose, but, like, it's kind of funny to hear it. Did I have an Infernape in here somewhere? Did they all die? They all died, didn't they? Yeah, those fuckers are all dead. Oh, hey, look! Totodile next to Meganiums. Or Crocodiles and Meganiums. Shit, I had the starters right here. I had all three of the starters. Let's go. I'm so excited for these things I don't care about. Oh, here it is. More than three. I had three of them. Ah, no. This thing's not gonna learn moves. I need a better ground. I need a ground type. That's the thing. Do I have any good ground types? Do I have any ground types at all? Yeah, you're rock. You're ground, but you suck. Are you okay, man? You know, I mean, I'm looping back around. Are you good? Can I get you anything? Water?
I'm fine.
Are you? Are you really?
I'll survive.
You just saying that, or do you like mean it?
I'm fine.
I gotta take this. I gotta take this. This Aegislash off my team because it's already an Aegislash, so it can't learn any new moves, and I hate that. It's like, this would have been such a good Pokemon. This could have been such a good Pokemon, you know? Golurk's cool, though. I can't use it, but, like, Golurk's cool. Yeah, we do have Articuno. I could lose another legendary. I got a lot now. Got a lot of legendaries, you know. What's the point? What's the point in not losing them, you know? Why not lose a legendary or two, you know? Live a little. Yeah, Frostlass doesn't learn any new moves either because it's a Stone Evo, right? Or does it learn moves? No, it can learn moves. Okay, Frostlass can learn stuff. Not great things, but like it can learn things. Rather Ice Beam than Blizzard, but like, it's fine. Yeah, I can get Frostlass. Yeah, it's got some pretty good moves already. It's got Omnibus Wind. Fucked up saying that word. Holding the Stone Plate for some reason. I'll take that. Yeah. I'm not getting to the 7th gym today. Have any ice type moves in here? I have Dark Void. That's crazy. Is it like pre-nerf or post-nerf? Everything gets to get level 42. So, watch any good anime recently, or?
I bought this whole leveling. That's pretty good. But I read the manga. I know what the
Oh, is the 2nd season done yet, or no?
no.
Okay, yeah, me and my friend, he was like, oh, you want to watch solo leveling? And I'm just like, wait for the season to end, and then we can binge watch it. And he's like, alright.
I've been watching Invincible and Dragon Ball Daima too.
Oh yeah, I've seen the stuff for Daima going on. How's that doing? How's that going? Yeah.
Super Saiyan 4 is a thing. Canon now.
Yeah.
Technically. Yeah, I guess technically.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, let's see how long that lasts.
You can
For a
only
period of
use
time.
it.
I mean,
Well, you can only use it while you're in this realm, probably.
yeah, probably. Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. The animations have been very good. This last episode was so good. Oh my god. The fight scenes have been
Yeah,
pretty
because
decent. They haven't been bad at all.
they're adults again now, right?
Yep.
So they're Super Saiyan 4, but not as a child. Because people got really pissed off at Super Saiyan 4, but child. No, no, take it
They were
back.
doing a lot of cool shit. They did a lot of cool shit. But it was like they're kids. Now they're back to be adults. They did the whole Goku going through a different form of Super Saiyan, but with Super Saiyan 4 this time. So that was you're gonna have to wait till the English dub comes out so I can rewatch that episode.
What's
I
up with
love
Super
the
Saiyan
response
3?
to you. Huh?
What's up with Super Saiyan 3? I'm gonna say it. What's up with Super Saiyan 3? Like,
In what way?
what's the, like, it has a timer, right? Or,
It is a massive drain on your energy. That's why people say. That's why it
okay,
technically does not. It's efficient if you're dead, but if you're not dead, it is a massive drain on your
okay.
heat.
Yeah, because I'm like, in games it's got like a massive timer on it, and I'm just like, that's probably like, it's probably not like an actual, you can only use it for this many minutes. I thought it was also like life force. Like, I thought it was like, because like when Goku was already dead, it's like, if you use this, you might not come back or whatever. I think they said, right? Or something. So I was like, oh, is it
You
like
know
a,
Kaioken?
yeah, he risks a heart attack every time he
It's
uses it.
like Kaioken, but
Yeah.
instead of being dangerous for your body, it it drains your ki.
Mm. Yeah, no,
So you can.
yeah, I thought it was so much worse than it actually is. Is what I was thinking. It's like,
So
okay,
that's why they only really use it when there's like a last ditch effort or in bursts.
yeah. What they
There's this
might,
thing that happens in like the
what they might do with Daima is what they do with a lot of other spin-off series, where it's like, oh, they just get their memory erased after. It's like, oh, you can't remember us, you know. So it would be cool if Super comes back and they're like, oh shit, we remember now. Like, they could do that because that's what a lot of things do in anime. And a lot of people are like, fuck it, I just really like it. I just really want Super Saiyan 4, you know, and Super,
I mean,
you know?
I figure they might just give the form to Broly because it makes more sense. He's the
It
most
would be
like
fucking
in touch
awesome.
with his Saiyan side.
It would be
So
amazing.
good. He's the most in touch
Imagine,
with his Saiyan.
imagine if he had a
He would be
legendary
a
Super Saiyan form of it.
Yeah.
Legendary
He
Super
wouldn't
Saiyan 4.
It was so good.
Because is technically Legendary Super Saiyan, is it its own transformation, or is it its own version of Super Saiyan 1?
It's a mutation of Super Saiyan.
Okay, but like, is it still base form Super Saiyan technically? Can he
No.
okay.
He has like normal Super Saiyan. Then he is full power Super Saiyan.
Okay, I was like, theoretically, could it have a Legendary Super Saiyan 2, 3, 4, you know, things like that, was my question. So that's why I was like, huh. If not, why not? But yeah. Like, if it's possible, why haven't they done it type question, but yeah.
I hope Broly gets it. Cause it'll make the most sense. Because they wouldn't need the transformation. They still have their gods.
Imagine
ultra forms and all that stupid shit.
Because Broly's in Super, right? He's technically a main character in Super, right?
He is in the manga. He is a prominent character now.
Cool. I was gonna say, what if he comes in against Black Frieza and goes Super Saiyan 4 and beats the shit out of him? Like, Goku and Vegeta can't do shit and Broly saves the day.
Like, I'd be okay with it, but I want Vegeta to have this dub so badly. Like, it would
Vegeta
make the most
fans
sense.
need Vegeta to have a dub, yeah. Especially, yeah, Frieza.
It makes
because,
you so mad. He just caught up with Super Saiyan 3. And Goku gets Super Saiyan 4 immediately.
Wait, have they not given it to Vegeta 2 yet, or?
No.
Oh,
Goku has it for
they
like
should.
2 episodes.
They should.
They really should. They should. It makes me mad.
He's gotta be one behind. He's gotta be one behind.
Come on, like he just caught up. Like he's just officially in canon caught up.
I was
you
a.
can't say he's holding back. Come on.
I was about to say. I was about to say something. I was about to say Toriyama just comes back. We gotta have him one stage behind. I don't know what to tell you, and then he goes back to the end. He comes back just to be like, well, Vegeta's gotta be a stage behind. I don't know what to tell you. It's a rule. It's written right there on the wall.
Oh my god, he just caught up. I mean, like,
You just go to the DBZ offices in the writers' room. It just has plastered on the wall. You gotta make sure Vegeta's one step behind Goku in every situation. If not, you're fired.
oh.
There is like, I
And the
wanna,
funny thing about it is, like
I wanna
in
give
the
Vegeta the
manga,
dub, but my
like,
family
Vegeta-
needs to eat.
like they gave Goku like a technique that Vegeta like learned to do.
Which
Like,
one?
You know how Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God Blue.
Yeah.
So Vegeta was able to, like, he was using it in burst. He would use the God form, go to blue, attack, revert. So he would be saving his energy instead of just going full out in blue. And they gave it to Goku in the anime. He said that, yeah, you give to Goku. Vegeta, who cares?
Okay.
Like everybody, I'm like, honestly, like, come on. I get it. He's not the main character, but he didn't pull any. Like he didn't pull his weight. Like no.
I got a question. I know this is a
Sure.
controversy. It's definitely gonna be a problem. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be 100%. Cell Saga ended, I stopped watching, I just hear about Dragon Ball. That's how I am as a Dragon Ball fan. After Cell was defeated,
valid.
that's where it ends, right?
Valid. That's where it peaked. Like that's where Dragon Ball
Because, like,
for arcs peaked.
here's the thing is, I watched it for Saturday morning cartoons, and as soon as we got to the episode where they defeated Cell, not even after, like, the epilogue or whatever, after, like, the Goku doesn't come back, didn't get to see that. On the time it was airing, they switched it over to Kai right immediately, and then they played Kai out of order.
Oh.
They started with the Frieza saga, they went to the Saiyan saga, then they did the Cell saga, then they did the Android saga, and it's like, why? So I'm just like, my timeline at Dragon Ball got all fucked up after that. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
That's yeah, I can see how that being.
No,
Very annoying.
but every time they had to get to the Buu saga, they just restarted to the Saiyan saga. So I didn't know the Buu saga existed. I thought it ended with the Saiyan saga. Or not the Saiyan saga. I thought it ended with the Cell saga. Like, I thought that was just the end. Right?
You could totally do that. It's
And then once I found out it didn't, I was like, huh. It's funny how little I knew about Dragon Ball past that. Because until a couple of weeks ago, or until Boobits came out last year, I thought Vegeta wasn't canon. I thought none of the fusions were canon. I thought they were only in like mute movies and shit. I thought in the canon Vegeta was like, I'm not fusing with you, fuck you. And that's where it stayed. Like, I thought canonically Vegeta refuses to fuse and never does it. I thought that's how it was. So, like, I found out Vegeta was canon because of Dragon Ball Z Abridged Movements. And I was like, holy shit, really? They'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, you underestimate how little I know about, how little I know and care about Dragon Ball shit sometimes, you know? Like, I'm like, I enjoy this shit, but I also don't really like battle shonen that much. I care more about writing than cool fight scenes. I know Dragon Ball's got a good amount of both, but like writing wise, Cell Saga being the end is perfectly fine. So that's where it stayed with me, right? And then I was under the impression that every single movie isn't canon, right?
They weren't until
The one with Golden,
until
yeah, the Broly one, right? Which apparently Gogeta is in that one.
Yep.
So I learned a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago now, that was canon, and that Gogeta is canon now. I thought Gogeta wasn't canon still. So with Daima, I was like, oh shit, they could finally make Gogeta canon. If they have Super Saiyan 4 at least. And he's like, Gogeta is canon. I'm just like, what? Yeah, in the movies. It's like, what? Really? Huh.
As far as the manga at least goes, it's canon.
Okay. So like that.
The anime is likely going to follow suit.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, my question, since I'm very unknowledgeable about the anime. Everybody hates GT. Well, most people hate GT. Some people don't like GT, but they don't hate it, right? Did people dislike the dragons?
People
Like,
greatly hated most of the dragons except Omega, Ice, and Nova. Those are the
yeah,
three
because I hear people. I've seen Nova and I've seen Ice, or not Ice. I've seen Nova and Omega, and like those aren't bad. I didn't even really know about Ice until the other day. I was like, oh, cool.
People
Yeah.
mainly Omega and Nova. Nova because
Yeah.
he has eyes for Goku, and he is very like honorable in the sense that he will like.
Yeah, I've seen
he
clips.
will
I've seen
do,
clips for it, of him, and I'm just like, oh, he seems actually like an interesting character. So I'm just like, do people? Because I know people hate GT. I'm like, do people even hate those? Was my question.
The majority of them, people despise a good amount of the.
I specifically want to know if people hated like Nova and Omega still, or if they were just like, I hate the rest of you, but these two can stay.
Those three are fan favorites that the majority of people genuinely.
I remember like watching people do modded like Thero and them, right, and other people like doing like modded like with the raids, right, and they did one for the one person I was watching did one for the Black Star Dragons or whatever, right?
Yeah, the Shadow Dragons.
Shadow Dragons, that's what they're called.
Syriac in them?
Yeah. I watch them a lot.
Same.
And I watch a lot of their Yu-Gi-Oh stuff because I like Yu-Gi-Oh. They do both Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm like, I found C-Reacts because of Dragon Ball. I think they're funny. I think they're generally. I can watch their videos out of like. I've gone back and rewatched videos because I'm like, this one was just funny.
I actively like go back and binge watch their raid videos while I'm like eating or something.
Yeah, that's what I'd be doing. So I was watching them do that one, and I just remember them being like, "Oh yeah, this one was fodder in the anime too." I was like, "Oh shit."
There's certain ones that people genuinely hated, like the vast majority of Shadow Dragons,
Yeah.
because either A, they were made through a dumb wish, or because they're fucking bums. Both are valid reasons to dislike a character. They're
So-
either
So
around because it's dumb. So
what was? So they're all based on wishes, though, from what I remember, right?
all selfish wishes,
Only the selfish wishes.
either through evil or selfish wishes, were
Alright.
the Black Star Dragon Balls given power.
Cause I remember what it wasn't Oceanus, the female one. I remember what she was. I saw a clip for that when she was like,
First Ocean Dragon Ball, the first wish.
yeah. Wait, does that mean your? Let's not talk about it. I saw an epic.
Valid. That was so valid. That hatred.
Yeah,
Fuck Umo.
it's like
I genuinely.
there's gotta be some
That
Oolong
was
stands,
reason
and we don't want to be
people
friends with them. You heard me, right?
What is that?
I said there's gotta be Oolong stands. We're just not friends with them.
Oh yeah, no, hold on. They're not like us.
I remember I remember talking to someone and they were like, "Oh yeah, my favorite character from My Hero is Mineta," and I just went, "Oh,
Ugh.
all right."
So you like the young, huh?
No, 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 no.
Mister, I can't wait till you grow up. Nah, nah.
God
Put the
damn.
man behind a cell.
No, the reason is because they like comic relief characters, and this was like early My Hero, so they're like, "Oh yeah, he's just among other." I love comic relief characters coming out and getting their like big ass moments. So I'm like, I want Mineta to get like a moment where he is like badass and makes up for all that shit. That's the kind of characters
And
he
you want
liked. He didn't get that, so I'm sure he didn't like Mineta in the end. But it's like he likes seeing those like horrible characters get redeemed. Like,
but he likes Jiraiya and Master Roshi types.
yes.
Yeah.
But like he was like, I'm hoping Mineta's the same, and I'm like, I hope so too, because I don't want a character that's just that existing, you know? Like I hope so too, buddy. Didn't happen. Did not come to
Did
me.
you hear about the new Avatar
Yes.
show
Yep.
being made?
Uh-huh.
All of my criticisms about Korra that people double back on
Validated.
are like come talk dog. People like, oh she did this like she did what no other avatar could do and
Fuck it
combine
up.
the spirit realm and the human realm.
No,
Don't
you heard
talk to
me.
about her.
You heard me.
Yeah, what now? What now? Yeah.
No, you heard me, right? Did you?
No, yeah, come on, yeah, say it again. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
fuck it up. Okay, yeah. So you did hear me. I thought you were like too in your rant that you didn't hear me. It's like, yeah, she did what any other avatar didn't do. She fucked it up.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, keep talking your shit. She ruined everything. Yup.
You know the best part about me being in this conversation? I've not watched either show.
It's relevant. I'm not gonna watch the new show.
I've watched reaction videos to the beginning of like I watch some channels that just do reaction content, right? I was like, okay. Oh, they're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, I'll watch some of this, right? And I enjoyed what I saw of it. I know it's a good show. I just kind of had other shit I was watching, and I was like, okay.
Oh, so about it. It's
Yeah.
completely fine.
I think it's good. I just never finished.
Hearing
I
that
keep getting clips
was
though.
weird.
I keep getting clips in my stuff for Avatar, mostly Iroh moments.
He's the GOAT.
And I just keep getting clips. I'm like, this show's fucking awesome.
Oh my god. I genuinely
Oh my
love
god, that's the fucking
Hollywood
beginning. No, what the fuck? God, fucking, I gotta go through this whole thing again. That just took me back to the beginning.
Canon that she ruined everything. She caused the world to go into mayhem. Oh, yes. Every criticism I've had about her is validated. That new avatar is going to suffer. She's already a cripple. I'm not gonna watch that new show because I know it's gonna be hot ass. I know it's gonna be bad. Oh,
Yeah.
first of all, you're a cripple. You're the avatar, and you have only Korra.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I'm like, oh, you're gonna suffer. It's gonna be hilarious. I'm still not gonna watch this. Like, how are you crippled? The Avatar. You got one person on her. She got rid of 10,000 years of Avatar knowledge, history, and skills. And everyone was like, well, she did all this though, which led to the ruin of the world.
The voice in my head is telling me to commit war crimes. The new avatar, the voice in my head, it's telling me to commit war crimes.
And do it very poorly.
And not even do them well. They're telling me to commit war crimes, but like give up halfway.
Yeah, but like, the premise of the show is it sounds kind of. I'm only gonna watch it probably for the world. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch videos about it for the world building. But for the actual show, I don't think I'm gonna care about it.
The concept of having an anime like an animated series like that where it's just like you got that large ass time gap and then a whole nother series after it and then doing it again, I'm just like, that's fucking crazy that you're doing that. Like, being able to write something like that, I'm just like, that's fucking crazy. I've also by the way, guys, I've given up on my encounter in this route because most of these things I have already, and then the other things I'm just like, I don't know, so I can't catch it, and I don't want doubles of these. But then also, like the Sand Slash, I don't know if I have one already, but its ability makes it die faster. Powers up water type moves, which it's weak to, and I'm just like, I'm not grabbing that. And if that's my encounter, I'm not getting encounter then. That's fine. So I'm just going to let you guys know that, yeah, I'm forfeiting my encounter for it here, because if that's my encounter, it kills itself, and I'd rather not have that right now. I'm not going to use it. It's a waste of Pokeballs. So I'm letting you guys know that now. Anyways, you can go back on your rant. You can speak your shit. Let's go.
I'm just so glad that now, anytime anyone wants to hate on me for talking shit about Korra and oh, you're just being sexy, you're just being this, that, and the other. She's a great avatar. She did all this. Yeah. Guess what?
Oh, I remember people talking about that. Oh, you only, it's like they're pretending to be the characters, like, well, you only hate me because I'm a female avatar. And they're like, I love Avatar Kyoshi, I just hate you.
People adore the Avatar Kyoshi novel because it's so good.
It's like, it's just you.
She is such, like, it's just you as a character. She is, like, Avatar Kyoshi is a cool avatar, and she might be bi. It's kind of iffy sometimes.
Well, it seems like every avatar is just attracted to women. It's just the avatar itself is attracted, no matter who it is. It's what people seem to come into, like, assumption of. It's like, oh, every time.
Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, no, please talk your shit. Please talk those shit. The satisfaction. I gotta hear you double back my own words. You a dumbass. You can't understand actually good characters from bad characters. You think everything is one way. You don't even watch the fucking show.
You know what? I got something fair to say that people have to hear. If your only argument is, oh, you don't like her because she's a woman, and you have no other argument to defend why she's a good character, it's not a good character. That's not a defense.
I cannot tell you the amount of times
you're just bigoted isn't a defense.
It's somebody who wasn't even in the conversation in the beginning.
Yeah. He's
like, it is so random. Who's like, oh, you just don't like her because she's a woman. Shut the fuck up. You literally aren't part of this conversation. Please shut the fuck up. Like, my god. She gets bummed every fucking arc. Every time she has a big fight, she gets bummed. She fights the big bad. That's the only genuine dub she gets. A one-on-one. This bitch is a bum. She needs to have the run back every time to eke out a victory. Please stop talking to me.
So here's the defense that I hear people say. Oh, of course, fighting enemies that Aang never had to like go up again, like people like these, right? It's like, yeah, that's fair, but you still can't deny that she fucked everything up afterwards.
Aang was fighting an army with a 100-year lead. With a casual 100-year lead.
Yeah.
He was still getting dubs every fight. Don't talk to me, dog.
But they were like, oh yeah, Korra's fighting enemies that are doing these things that Aang never had to deal with. And it's like, yeah, but for her time, that's normal.
Like, these are things literally everyone can do. The only time she
You
had
should
said
be.
anything
She should
that
be able
wasn't
to as
normal,
well.
yeah, the only thing that wasn't technically normal was the fucking bloodbending. But even then, Aang was still able to. Aang was still
That
able
was in
to
the
like
first series. Yeah,
notice that shit.
yeah. That was
Like
in the first
first
series.
season, he was able to notice that
Hmm.
immediately. Like what? Like that's not an argument.
He
Oh,
got.
Aang could do. Aang didn't have to deal with all this. Guess what? If Aang was there, it wouldn't be a problem.
I wanted to make a job like nah, nah. I was like, oh, I'm sure he still deals with bloodbend. those memes. Yeah, you got it. Nah, yeah.
I actively feel my brain cells dying while arguing with these people.
Let it out. It's entertaining. It gets me more views. That's why I love having you on here. When you get mad, when you're in. Also, I know that there's like I need a break from talking sometimes during these streams, and I just need to go quiet. So I'm just like, bro, start a rant. How do I get him to start a rant? Because I enjoy hearing him, and I get a break from talking, get to just focus on the game. I'm just like, I love having you go off. It's so entertaining. I don't know what that person just said in chat. You saw, Automod picked out something. It said removed was a banned word in my chat for some reason, right? Which it's not. I don't know why. Uh, but it was one of those bots that like, oh, you could like buy subs type thing or whatever, right? Like something similar to that. And Automod picked it up for a word that wasn't even banned, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to allow it to go through though. like because anytime someone uses a band where it's like, would you like the message to go through? And for that one, I'm just like, no. It's a scammer. I'm not letting that shit go through. But half of it wasn't in English, so I was like, I can't. You know, I don't know for sure. I can't read it.
I get autistic when it comes to like my special interests. Um,
Apparently, I just get autistic. Apparently, I just am. Probably, I don't know. I don't know for sure. Yeah. I got a very high score on that test. That's online.
Undiagnosed, likely but undiagnosed.
We got someone who actually is diagnosed with autism, and I got 6 points lower than them out of a possible like 250, and I was 6 points away from them, and I'm just like, oh fuck. And 250 is a score that no one's gotten before, so it's like if I got that, oh shit, new record. Yeah, like I probably am. I know people who are diagnosed, and me and them literally sound the same when talking. So I'm just like, ah, shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm just very passionate.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like,
Of course. Why not? It's fun. It's fun to like things. It's completely natural to be passionate about things you enjoy and want to talk about it. It has nothing to do with like any mental thing. It's just that's normal.
Yeah.
We love that. We love hearing you rant. I'm not well. I guess I can't speak for them. I love hearing you rant, especially when you're mad. Like when you go off, it's so fucking hilarious. Because I know, like, when I actually get mad at the game, and I try to amp it up when I'm mad, but, like, sometimes I am mad, and I don't even... You can tell if I'm genuinely mad if I don't like start yelling. Like if it's obvious I'm mad and I'm not yelling, I'm actually mad. If I'm like trying to force myself to sound like I'm yelling or something, I'm not actually mad about it to that much. I just want it to be entertaining, you know? But if I get quieter, that's when I'm actually mad about. I get quiet when I'm mad. I just don't talk. I'm just like, yeah, what's up? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Like, that's how I get when I'm mad. Which is exactly how I am when I'm just ignoring someone. Like, when I'm just, like, not focused on it, I'm texting someone, I'm just like, oh, yeah, whatever, right? So people can't tell if I'm mad. And that's a good thing. Because, like, you never like being seen, like, lashing out. Like, you never, like, you're always, you get embarrassed by that. You're like, I don't want people to see me like that. So it's good that people can't tell when I am, you know? Like, I don't want to crash out. I don't want to be seen. I don't want, you know. I'm using these terms and I don't fully know what they mean. I'm a dad in a world of... No, I know I am for this one, but it's just like, most of the time I say these terms and I'm like, am I doing it right? I 100% am those videos of like parents saying words to their kids and the kids being like, please stop talking. Right? It's like, I'm 100% that kind of person when it comes to... And I'm the youngest out of the group. I hear these people, because I'm not like clinically online like that, right? I don't learn these common Twitch words and all that, right? So like I hear people say these things and I'm just like, those are some funny words you're saying. Don't know a single one of them means, but sure.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
I've said this before, it's difficult to talk to people when I have to like Urban Dictionary everything they say. What's this slang term? What's this degenerate term? Because I don't know those either. It's like... My vocabulary is very innocent, so people say words about that type of stuff, and I'm just like, that's a thing? That's a word? What does that mean? I wish I didn't Google that. That's usually how things go with me. It's like, oh, cool, I wish I didn't look that up. And people are like, I don't believe that you really didn't know that. And it's like, no, I didn't. You'd be surprised how little I know about that kind of shit. You'd be surprised how much I know about that shit without wanting to know. But yeah. Goddamn! I switch out the... You're using ghost. You're using fighting and normal type moves. And I switch out the only thing that can't be hit by it, and you use a new move. Piece of shit. Anyways, yeah. But I like the fact that, like, Chikorita's a starter now. Because here's the thing. With those games, they either give them new forms with new typings, or with this one, people think we're going to get Megas, right? So new typing. So, like, actually making these things better, right? I want them to make Chikorita good, right? Like, Meganium good. Because it is... I like Chikorita, I like Meganium, I like the design for it, but you're not using that thing in battle. Even I'll admit, it is the worst starter to choose, right? Like, it looks nice, the design makes sense, but you're never gonna use it, right? I have 2 of them in my PC right fucking now, and you've seen me use one of them begrudgingly. Like, I just was, like, unhappy using it. I was like, oh yeah, this, you know? Yeah, I use it for cut, I guess, you know? Like... I want them to make it, like... Because I feel like, especially after the new Let's Go games with it, right? They're kind of pushing towards, like, making us think that, like, Meganium could be Fairy type, too, right? So I feel like a Grass Fairy type Meganium form or Mega Evolution, right? Makes sense. Like, that sounds like a natural evolution for it, right? So because with let's Legends Arceus, right? We had the new versions of those three starters, like Dark type Samurott, Fighting type Decidueye, which is actually pretty sick. Ghost type mid ghost type Typhlosion. Wait, Typhlosion in the past, which now causes a lot of problems thanks to recent controversies. But like um it was fun to have those. So I like seeing the bad Pokemon get buffed, right?
Yeah.
And I love seeing starters that I do like getting new forms and new types, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the Johto guy. You know me. I'm the Johto guy. There's 2 Johto starters there and 1 non-Johto starter there. And I'm upset about it. I'm like, they gotta be from different regions, because that's what the other game did, right?
Yeah.
Like, but like, making it all one region except for one makes it feel way too heavily weighted on that gen. Because it's like, oh, now you're just pandering to those fans, and you couldn't do Typhlosion because you did it last game, right? It's just, I'm the guy who would normally love that shit, and even I'm upset about it, right? Like, I love those 3, but this is unfair. Oh, now I get the fucking Omni boost against a goddamn Mantike. So yeah, I don't know how or why they would do a new type for Emboar. They gotta just keep it fighting type, right? And then Totodile, for Alligator to gaining a new type. I'm like, Dragon, Dark, Ice, all feel like types he can get. If I remember correctly, he naturally learned Ice Beam, or Ice Fang in the older games. Or like an Ice type move in the older games, right? He learns half Dark type moves. So it's like, he feels like a Dark type already. He should have been a Water Dark type from the beginning, right? And I can see them doing Dragon for it, because if it's a Mega, it's like, oh yeah, we can do Dragon starters for Megas, because then it's not as broken, right? So it's like, okay, we can do that. So yeah, I'm okay with that, but I genuinely don't know what they do for Emboar if they give it a new typing. Emboar's fine as it is, though. Like, people shit talk Emboar because it's the last in the line of triple fighting fire type starters, right? But Emboar's a pretty decent Pokemon. I say after watching mine die, but like, still, Emboar's a pretty decent Pokemon. A lot of people don't give it as much love. I honestly think Samurott was the worst in that line. For like Final Four, like I didn't really like Samurott all that much design wise. Oh, Slacking. I thought they said Slow King. Oops. All right. Well, this is kind of a problem. Oh, it crit me. This is no longer kind of a problem. This one just is a problem. But like, huh. Yeah, we're probably gonna do the gym in this episode. Like, it's right here. And the gym puzzle's like not difficult at all. But yeah. I'm gonna say this and it's gonna die in the next fight now. Man, this Shaman survived for a little longer than I thought it would. It's about to die in the next fight after saying that, but like, man, this Shaman's been alive for at least 20 minutes. It's death o'clock. I hear a bell tolling for you, buddy. Anyway, oh no, not again. It actually dies this episode. People think this shit's gonna be scripted as fuck. I mean, sometimes I throw Pokemon away in Nuzlocke just to make things more interesting, right? But, like, that's just what I get. Like, you can tell I'm getting bored in a Nuzlocke if I start losing a lot of Pokemon and I'm not reacting. Like my reaction sounds forced. It's like, oh my god. Like it's like, god damn it. No, I lost like 4 Pokemon in that last fight. It's like, no, that's fake. That's me losing him because I'm like, man, I'm bored and I got other Pokemon in the back that I could use. And it would make it more interesting if they died rather than switching them out. It's like I got bored and I started fucking around and I found out. Like I've lost Nuzlocke because I started throwing and then I was like, ah shit, I throw a little too much. I've running out of things to throw. I'm running out of shit to lose, you know? Buy some full restores. Yeah, let's get 20 of those. $18 Ultra Balls here. But yeah, let's do the gym and then let's end this off. After the gym, all that stuff is gonna start with the story, and then we're gonna have to go to the Team Flare. I was about to call them fucking Team Rocket, the Team Flare shit, and then yeah. Oh look, we're inside a nice little cozy house here, but where's the gym? Oh my god. Anyways, I remember. I think we have to supposed to. Nope. Nope. The wrong way. Like, you can just avoid trainers, though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't think this guy fights you, really. No, he does. Okay. No, I was wrong. I'll admit that, yeah. That was stupid of me to assume, yeah. But yeah, I think it's fucking hilarious, though, that I made the joke, I put it out there. I'm like, what if there's no new Megas? You just get only the old ones back, right? In that whole trailer, when they showed off Megas, they only showed the old ones. Like, they literally had a fucking... Like, every single one of the Megas Mega Evolving on screen that we had from the old games, right? Like, all the old Megas are back, and then they just show a single new one. So I'm like, imagine if we don't get new Megas. And they're just like, oh, the old ones are back. Stop bitching.
That would genuinely be
hilarious to me, because that's what that's all people want. That's all people have ever wanted, was Megas back. What is cool, though, is, since you don't watch the trailers, you haven't seen it, but, there's gonna be a new Pokemon battle game, right? Called Pokemon Champions, which is gonna be on mobile and on Switch, where you just play the game and get Pokemon, or you can transfer Pokemon over from the actual games, and you just battle people with it, and it's gonna have, it showed Megas, it's a terrestrialization, both in it, like 2 of the new gimmicks, and it's mostly just a game for online battles. That's mostly what it is. You obtain Pokemon through that, I assume. Like, the more battles you win, you just unlock Pokemon to use and all that, right? But it's like, oh, this is kind of an interesting game. You know, it's basically like Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon, Battle Revolutions on the Wii and all that, you know? Like, those types of games, just the battle sims, right? Which are usually very popular games for them. I feel like you'd play it. Beating the shit out of people online? Yeah, you'd do it. Right?
I play Pokemon mindlessly though.
Yeah, but like, to bully kids online, you don't have to be good at the game. You just gotta be not a dumbass. Like I was shit at I was shit at the game, and I bullied kids online, and now I'm good at the game, so I actually can put effort into bullying kids online.
I'm fucking mindless. I am the definition of hit it until it dies. You
Yeah,
bad.
that's how. Hey, all that matters is the other thing dies, and you do have to hit it to make that happen. So you're on the right track, buddy. Believe it or not, you are on the right track. Yeah, no. That's perfectly fine. I hate double battles because you can't do that. You definitely would like double battles. Double battles are just like, oh, you gotta actually think about what you're doing, and it's like, that's not fun. I want to mindlessly attack this thing. Alright, let's see what level the Olympia's is for the gym battle. 48. Alright, level 48. Honestly, I'm probably gonna just start with Blastoise and send it in and Mega Evolve. That's whatever. Cause like, the safest bet is just sending in a Mega. That shit's not gonna get killed easily. And if it does, it's probably my fault, and you should all shit talk me in the comments when this becomes a video to up the retention and make it seen more by other people. Like, comment, subscribe, you know. Anyways.
Combat baby. Everyone just comment baby.
It sounded like you said combat baby at first. Toddler Fight Club. He supports Toddler Fight Club.
Oh, that is so funny. Oh my god. Because you know, every other kid would be bumbling around, but there'd be one kid just straight throwing aiming.
You got what? You got a bunch of toddlers and then child Kazuya Mishima in the mix.
Yeah. Like there'd be that one kid just throwing.
You got these kids who can't
tackling.
you got kids who can't form full sentence, and then just one kid fuck around and find out. you gonna see what's gonna happen in a second.
One kid they can run, walk, crawl, but all they know is violence. Screaming, biting, pulling their hairs, slamming heads in the ground. Oh, that nigga will be a menace.
Upcoming lawsuit. Toddler kills other toddler.
Hey,
Toddler. Man,
fucking.
we gotta do something about this toddler on toddler violence.
Put him into a fighting club. Karate.
Go professional. This kid's gonna be a star, Rocky.
That would genuinely make so much money, though.
It would. Yeah. It's unethical and illegal, but like it would make a lot of money, yeah.
Extremely illegal. Terribly illegal.
Make an anime about it. Make an anime about it.
It's so illegal. You know, unless you live in a third world country. You know?
Well, you could probably get away with streaming it on YouTube if you did. So much shit you can find on YouTube from, you know. Holy shit. I've got a fighting type out, and she sent out a fucking legendary Latias. This is insane. Oh my god. I fucking hate this. This is actually, like, not this is, like, actually bad. This is, like, actually not good. This thing's gonna start setting up calm minds on me, isn't it? Water spout. Sport. Okay. This thing doesn't know what an attacking move is. Alright, it used Mist Ball. And it crit. Okay. I was like, this thing doesn't know what an attacking move is. Uses an attacking move immediately after I said that.
Hits the max damage.
It got a crit, yeah. Like, I started shit talking and it was like, fuck around and find out, why don't you?
Off shit get hit.
There's that. Can I flinch it? Flinched it. Let's go. Can I get it? Can I get the flinch again, though? It outsped me. Are we at a speed tie? I think we're at a speed tie. Oh, my special attack was lowered. Let me just use fly. Let me just use fly. Let me use physical moves on it. Then head. All right. I'm gonna heal up. Oh, the water sport ended. Use it again. How many fucking potions does this bitch have? Oh my god, it used water sport again. It's gotta weaken my fire type moves that are already resisted and that I don't have. It did see that I have a fire type though, I guess. Yeah, once I'm done with this gym, I'm just gonna probably we're ending the stream, but yeah. I've had food sitting here since like the beginning of the stream. I haven't gotten to eat, so. Who the fuck is texting me? I looked down, looked up, saw a Pokemon dying, and assumed it was mine.
That sounds about right.
Why does this bitch have 2 Psychic type legendaries? I know you're the Psychic type gym leader, but you're not supposed to actually be one. What the fuck? Why does she have Deoxys? Deoxys, well, however you fucking pronounce this goddamn piece of shit. It's gonna be defense form too. Alright, thank god. That's attack form. Die in one shot. Yeah. Yeah. Dust Noir. Why does she only have things weak to dark type? This really just seems like a gym team she might have in like a rematch. Like Dust Noir's weird, but it fits her vibe. It works. Bitch has a whole fucking hex combo! Burn hex combo? That's fucking bullshit. Luckily, I have a full restore. You don't learn how to become the champion without first knowing how to spam full restores. You've definitely seen that video, right? Those ones? The Pokemon... Pokemon Golder. You've never seen it?
I probably have, just forgot about it.
Yeah. I forgot I was burnt. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm still alive. 6 HP and 6 HP and dying. I'm gonna full restore this thing. I ain't risking that shit. It outspeeds me. This thing has 30 speed. Stop burning me, you piece of shit. God, you got other moves. This bitch had a full-ass combo against me. This bitch is spamming auto combos against me. Belly drum. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I remember doing a Nuzlocke, right? A randomizer. It got canceled, right? So the video's not up or anything, right? We were gonna do. It was Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And it was a randomized cage match cage lock we were gonna do, but it had to get canceled because emulator fucked up. I mean actual 3DS fucked up. And then like a lot of other problems with things, right? Happened. And then we had to delete it. But I had a Chestnut as my starter. And it got belly drum because it was an egg move, right? Which was broken, right? Absolutely fucking broken of a move, right? Immediately getting a starter that's a physical attacker with a move that maxes out its attack immediately and it's a bulky Pokemon, right? Fuck yeah, I could sweep the beginning of the game. It had Contrary. Do you know what Contrary does?
I don't think I do.
That ability makes any stat buffs turn into stat debuffs, and any stat debuffs turn to buffs. So I immediately used Belly Drum as soon as I used it, and it lowered my attack all the way to the bottom, as low as it could go. And it halved my HP because of Belly Drum. I literally got the worst fucking combo in Pokemon. I just got the suicide combo, basically. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Can't do anything with this. Like, I gotta make sure this thing lives to level 57 to get Hammer Arm. Raise its speed instead of lowering it or something, you know? Yeah. That'll do it for the episode. We got through the 7th gym, just like the title said. Let's go. Man of my word. Hey, nice. So let's, we're gonna end this episode off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on Twitch. We got the community Discord. Check it out. To vote for the next game. We are almost done with X and Y, and then we'll move on to Ultra Sun and Moon, and then we might be done. We'll be done with the whole series by then. Nice. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one. 7-3 out.